Okay, 14 years ago, our next guest welcomed their son Philip into the world, but with a heavy burden to carry. Like too many children, Philip was born with craniofacial deformities, but Santhosh and Susan Mathews worked tirelessly to help their son, and this weekend they are hosting a 5K run to help other children who are also like Philip. It is such a pleasure to welcome Santhosh and Susan Mathews to the show. Thanks for both being here.
Thank you.
Your organization is not new. You founded a nonprofit back in 2007 called Love Without Reason.
Yes.
What was Philip born with? His condition has a name.
The condition that he was born with is called golden hair syndrome, and basically the right side of his face was had a lot of birth defects on it. He didn't have a right eye, didn't have a right ear. He had a cleft lip and a cleft palate.
Small jaw.
Did you know this before he was born?
I did.
You did. So you had, as much as you can prepare, you
Yes.
had some time to prepare.
A little bit of time, yes.
But the hardest thing is that here you have this precious child who belongs to you with a long journey ahead. He's had how many surgeries?
22 surgeries and procedures. I mean, it's several parts of his body. Yeah.
And you were traveling, was he born here in the States or was he born in India?
He was born here in Chattanooga. Thank God for Chattanooga.
And yet you did travel to India some.
Yes.
For some of his surgeries.
No, all the
No.
surgeries were done here.
Okay.
All the surgeries were done
All
here.
of Philip's surgeries were done here in
Okay.
Chattanooga.
Yeah, because I was going to say we have such a fantastic team
Yes.
of doctors who
Absolutely.
are here.
Dr. Sargent, from the Tennessee Craniofacial Foundation, he was the one that did all of our surgeries, and we're so thankful for Dr. Sargent, yeah.
So when you set up your nonprofit, Love Without Reason, what were you hoping to accomplish when you set that up?
Well, we didn't realize that there were other children like our Philip, till we went through what we went through, and then we realized that, we can make a difference. There were so many people that helped us, and we are placed in a unique position, in a unique place where we can reach out and help a lot of people that go through the same pains that we went through. So we decided to find this organization to help children, not just children, anybody who has a facial deformity. And we decided to focus on the developing countries because access to surgeries, medical care is nearly, is non-existent. Yeah,
right.
Basically. So we went there to India because that's where I was born, and Susan was born here in Chattanooga. So I went to India, and then we found a lot of patients that had these facial deformities, and so the rest is history, and we started to find them and do surgeries for them. Yeah.
Well, talk to us about Philip, Susan. What is he like? I know he couldn't be here today because he's in school.
Philip is, he is just our inspiration. When we feel, it's amazing how just when we feel like, discouraged or, thinking about the future or even concerned about him, it's, his motto is, there's nothing that's impossible. And in spite of the things that he's gone through, the surgeries that he's gone through, the, children born with facial deformities don't have such a easy life as far as the social stigma.
Yeah.
And so seeing him overcome those things, it gives us so much hope. He's a fighter. He perseveres and he encourages us.
Is he able to see the blessings that have come out of it?
Absolutely.
I mean, I imagine he must be a very strong young man.
Absolutely. He's actually our brand ambassador, so to speak. He goes around with us and goes to different parts of the world, actually, sharing his own testimony. He has a tremendous story. He had so many holes in his heart that they couldn't count, but it was all healed. I mean, everything, miraculously. A certain part of his brain is missing, called the corpus callosum.
Okay.
But this kid, and they said that he'll never walk or talk or do things like the normal kids.
And yet he does.
But this kid he's spoken to maybe more than 8 million people around the world and just shared the story of what he's been through.
Now, are his surgeries finished or does he still face more?
Not by a long shot. He's probably got a lot more to go through.
Is his case unique? Because I guess a craniofacial deformity can encompass anything from a cleft palate to something as severe as what Philip has gone through. But is his on the rare end of the spectrum?
Yes, I think they told us when we were pregnant it was 1 in a million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it was pretty rare.
You've got 2 other beautiful children here as well with you. Is your family stronger from this?
Absolutely. We went through a lot, there's no doubt about it. And that's why, you know, we feel for those people who go through what we went through.
Yeah.
And having gone through what we went through, I believe it's made us stronger. We thank our blessings. I thank God for America. I mean, I'm an immigrant from India. And having come here and seen what America is, I mean, there's no better country. I'm telling you, this is what, you know, that's the beauty of America. And then taking this and going to the other countries and sharing with them what we have. I mean, like helping them out. You know,
Right.
it's nothing like it.
So you never know when something like this is going to touch you or someone you know, and you have this event coming up on Saturday. It's not a race, it's a run,
Yes,
right?
it's a run, yeah.
Beginning at the River Park. Is it open to everybody?
Anybody and everybody.
And the monies raised from it are going to do what? Go back into Love Without Reason?
Yes, all the proceeds that comes out of that run will go back into Love Without Reason. And this is, we offer free, completely free surgeries for anybody born with a birth defect, and a craniofacial birth defect. And we take care of their medical needs, all of their, you know, we're also trying to work with their holistic care, like education, orthodontics, speech therapy.
Right.
So we're trying to do all that and help as many patients as possible. We've already done, I think, about 150 surgeries in India. And so I'm just thankful. Like I said, you know, thank God for what we have here.
Well, I'm so thankful that you reached out to me. I have to say that you have both been, and it's easy to understand why in having a chance to meet you today. It just fits your personalities, but they've been so understated in your approaches with us to come on the show, and I'm so very grateful that you found the time to come our way.
Absolutely.
I hope you have a great turnout on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
It's at 9 a.m., 5krunforlove.com if they want to register it.
And you know, just the support in something like this, if you didn't know that this organization existed and you're a family who recently has found this experience to come into your life, I would imagine it's a lot to deal with emotionally and financially and frightening, but there is hope.
Yes, definitely there is hope.
And we want to reach out to families here in Chattanooga or outside, you know, if they want help or somebody to talk to. You know, we have been through quite a bit. We want to be there, you know, if we can help anybody, you know, overcome what they're going through right now, we want to be there. So.
Well, we're glad you're calling America home. You're what strengthens the country.
I love this country. I thank God for it. Absolutely, I do.
Thank you. Well, we're awfully glad that you're here. Thank you both so much. And you tell Philip we said hello.
We'll do that.
Okay. He's a good student if he didn't offer to ditch school to come here.
At Macaulay.
At Macaulay. He's probably giving a speech.
He probably is.
We're back with more right after this.